It's your boy Semaj. If you don't know, Mr. Back in Effect like I never slept. There is no place like home. I said what I said. When you're able to solve problem by problem going through your life, no matter what it is, you come out stronger and more confident at the end of it. What's up, everybody? My name is James. I go by Semaj.
James.
Yeah, you got. Sometimes you just got to be a little proper with it, you know. And Semaj is really the actor. Like James is the person. James is the person that goes through the sickle cell and everything. Semaj is the one that's in front of these cameras that ain't got to worry about the sickle cell. That's the one that's gonna give you the show. That's gonna bring the jokes. That's gonna bring the reality. That's gonna bring all the emotions into it. So I like to separate those two because you gotta have that little switch in your head that you got that alter ego kind of feeling to it when you doing any kind of craft, whether that be as a producer, as a sports player, whatever, actor, whatever you do, I feel like you always got to have that little alter ego so you can separate the two of your sides, because I believe everybody has multiple sides to them. It's not just, we're not just that one person all 24/7. Like, for instance, James is the one that goes through sickle cell. So for all the ones that don't know what sickle cell is a blood disorder where I can't generate regular blood cells that are actually circular shaped. So majority of my red blood cells are shaped like seeds. The problem with that is that means I have less oxygen in my body and I need more oxygen in my body. So if I don't have enough oxygen in my body, the red blood cells will basically start attacking my white blood cells, which causes a sickling crisis. Sickling crisis basically means all the red blood cells are attacking white blood cells in like a feeding frenzy kind of rage, trying to get oxygen, and it starts to cause blood clots into the vein. And that's where the pain crisis actually starts, is a bunch of little clots that clog up into your veins and start causing uncontrollable pain, and it'll radiate and go down. So let's say if it start in my right leg, it'll go from my right leg, from the thigh, all the way down to my ankle, and then it'll radiate over to my left leg, to my left arm, my right arm, sometimes the chest, sometimes the brain, because you'll start to get headaches and stuff like that. It can go into your eyeballs. For men, it'll go in your penis. Like, it's just a bunch of things that goes on when you're into a sickling crisis. It causes me to be stubborn because they say things like you're not supposed to get tattoos, you're not supposed to play certain sports or do certain things, and I always wanted to define those moments as in, you can't tell me I can't do it because I'm going to tell myself I can do it every single time.
Oh, that one from Jersey.
Semaj is James. See his
It
backwards.
was James earlier.
Look, James.
Maybe I ain't do a good job of explaining everything.
You never do. He said that. It wasn't me. I said what I said.
Somebody wants to go to the third round.
You ain't my daddy, nigga.
So my dad had sickle cell as well. So it was really more like I had a mentor to look up to tell me like, hey, your body's in pain because you're going through a crisis, or this is happening, or that is happening. So my dad is like probably the biggest reason of why I know anything about my sickle cell and myself, to be honest with you. You probably looking at me like right now, like, oh, it don't look like nothing wrong with him. And that's how a lot of people see us. One of the very first times I stayed in the hospital for like over 2 weeks, I ended up catching pneumonia. So I was dealing with pneumonia and sickle cell at the same time. The whole time, like the hospital that I was in was so great. They had video games there. So I'm in there playing the PlayStation 2. I'm in there ordering whatever movies I want because they had DVDs and all types. Like, so I'm just watching movies and playing a video game my whole stay there, basically. And I started to find a love within film because I started to be able to take my mind out of that space. Like, I started being able to be like, all right, I am this character that's in this film or this TV show. So now I'm not looking at something like Star Wars. I'm not looking at Star Wars. I'm the captain of the ship in Star Wars. I'm the one who got to find out how to get through the galaxy, how to fight these people. I'm the one that got to find out what's going wrong with the ship. I'm the one that, like, I start to learn how to put myself in those spaces. Once I learned how to put myself in those spaces, like, it changed a lot. So now when I'm going through a hard day, like, Denzel Washington is my favorite actor of all. I'll go throw a Denzel Washington movie on real quick when I'm sad and depressed, because I know Denzel is either going to say a quote in that movie or he's going to do some type of action in that movie or film that makes me be like, you know what? Yeah, that's me that's doing it. Yeah, I just fought off all these dudes. Yeah, I'm that sniper dude. I'm that badass assassin. Like, it makes me feel like that. And that's what all films and TV shows do. They give me that space to get out of my head and get into there. A pain-free day, honestly, it feel like I could suit up and go play in the NFL for real. Like, I feel like I could run over Ray Lewis. I feel like I could be Jerome Bettis running through the field. It feel like I could be Big Ben Roethlisberger throwing a 70-yard touchdown bomb. Like, I feel like the man. I feel like Superman sometimes when I'm pain free. I feel like the world is my oyster and I could do whatever it is I want to do. Endure the moments that you're in. Take for gratitude even the painful days. Look at the situation, solve the problem, continue. That's what I hear when I hear those words, for real.
Number 3.
I am the greatest pop star of all time. There's no place like home. I am what you would call a factory worker on A.